Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Gloves Off. I'm Elle.
I'm Max.
Today, we are joined with two special guests. We have junior Casey Aman and senior Carter Schade. Thank you both so much for being on. How are you guys? What's going on?
We're doing good. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Doing great.
Happy we got you guys on. How's your years? How's senior year, Carter?
It's easy. I mean, it's good. Honestly, doing well this year. It doesn't hurt too bad that we're doing pretty well in hockey too. So I mean, classes aren't too bad, and just kind of going with the flow.
Favorite class this semester?
465.
No, I took 465. So like when I took 465, it was when I got hurt last year. So I was able to finish it this year, which is why I did that piece on you. But I don't know. I like 497. I don't know if you take that or.
What's that one?
It's with Josh Fine. It's like, to be honest, I forget what it is. But,
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good teacher. He's won a ton of things, and that's my favorite class probably. But
What about you, Casey? How's junior year?
It's been going pretty good. Pretty busy in school, but it's been good. The hockey team's doing well, and hopefully we can finish off the year.
Love that. Obviously, you guys just came back from like a tough weekend in Michigan, but before that, Beaver Stadium, what was that like? How did that live up to like all of your expectations and stuff?
That was probably one of the coolest experiences I'm sure I ever had and the rest of the guys had. I think like coming out to the stadium and seeing like the student section, that was like so cool to see, and seeing how many people were there was pretty awesome.
yeah, I think we all kind of talked about leading up to that. Was like, what's the coming out of the tunnel gonna feel like? Like, you know, the football team obviously has a crazy atmosphere, and I don't know if we were expecting what we got, but it was definitely something that I'll remember. And yeah, it was probably the coolest game I'll play in my life, honestly. But yeah.
If you could play like another outdoor game like anywhere else besides Beaver Stadium, where would you go?
I mean, on the spot. I don't know. I mean, I'm from where I was born in Ohio, but so I think, I mean, there was the outdoor game between Ohio State and Michigan that was at the Brown Stadium. I mean, that would be a cool place. But like, if I had to go like global, I'd say like the Coliseum.
Ooh,
Well,
That's pretty cool.
that's fancy. I feel like I saw something that the Coliseum's like bringing back like concerts and stuff inside of it. So
Just bring back the
maybe
games.
an outdoor hockey game is in the future
Whoa.
of the Coliseum. But
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
we want to take things back a little bit and just get to know you guys. Casey, this is your first time on Gloves Off. Carter, welcome back. But how did you both start playing hockey? What did your careers kind of look like? You can go first, Casey.
I think my brother kind of got me into it. He was about 9 years older than me, and I grew up watching him play hockey and kind of always wanted to do what he did. So he ended up playing in Pittsburgh and going to Schade, and that's something I always wanted to do. So I think in 5th grade, I ended up playing in Penn's Elite for a few years, and then my sophomore year moved and went to Schade St. Mary's, which was a pretty awesome experience. And then after that, went and played junior hockey in Powell River in British Columbia. It's pretty sweet out there, and seeing what British Columbia is all about, then ended up here.
Awesome. What about you, Carter?
I think I might have talked about this before on Kendall's, probably when she did it with me, but when I was younger, I started at 3, and originally I hated it, and you know, my dad made me stick with it, and ended up loving it. Yeah, then I just grew up playing like through Penn's Elite my whole life, and then me and Casey obviously had that stint at Penn's Elite as well, and then I left my end of junior year of high school to go play with Lincoln, and then the first year I played there, actually, I went there, I practiced and worked out once, and then COVID hit, and it all became what it was. And yeah, then I played 2 years in Lincoln, took a gap year, and then ended up here.
Awesome. So if I figured this out correctly, you guys played together your U13 year, is that correct?
That sounds about right.
I mean, I think we
honestly-
played
that was
longer
so
than
long
that
ago.
together.
Well, like, was that your first year?
No.
It might have been
was-
younger than that.
Okay.
Maybe like you were 11 if that's
Oh,
right.
wow.
I don't even know. Whatever.
It was 5th grade to 9th grade. I
Wow.
remember that, so.
Do you guys remember when you like first met? Do you remember any stories of you guys growing up together?
That's kind of like all like a like a I don't know. It's like that's a long time ago, honestly. Like that's what it feels like, but I mean it was fun. We we were on the Natties team.
Yeah.
Unfortunately we lost to Comp. You were in the finals, but yeah, Tanzania was pretty fun.
We went to Quebec together. That was also
Yeah.
a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, Quebec was fun.
That is so fun. I went to Quebec too with my brother. That was a really cool experience. Did you guys like bill it and everything when you were there?
Yeah.
Aw.
Outdoor rinks, all that
Yeah.
good stuff. Yeah.
I remember the, what was it, like the winter park, the sled park?
Oh my god, the sled park.
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah.
was so fun.
Yeah.
Like the tubing, like
That was really cool.
yeah, that was really cool. I've never seen anything like that. Did you guys go to like the ice hotel where there's like
Yeah.
the slides on the in the ice? And, Yeah.
Yeah. Then.
I think there was dog sledding too.
Yeah.
Dog sledding. Yeah.
Aw.
There's quite a few things we did, but yeah.
So you guys don't have any like funny stories of each other when you were little children?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Like, I don't think we were at that. I mean, we were obviously doing like what childs do now, but I don't really remember anything like that stands out crazy.
No.
Okay, and then Casey, you left Pensley, went to Shattuck.
Mhm.
What was that like for you, being at prep school, living by yourself?
At first it was hard because it was just different, not living at home and being away from family. But, I mean, as I got used to it, it was probably one of the most fun 3 years. Like living in the dorms with like all your buddies, eating together, going to the rink together, doing school together. Like, doesn't get better than that. It was pretty fun to do.
Do you notice, like, what do you think are the biggest differences between a program like Penn's Elite and a program like Shattuck St. Mary's? Are there key things that set maybe a program like Shattuck apart from Penn's Elite or vice versa?
I mean, I think they're both like good programs in their own way, but I think just one thing about Shattuck is like you're always together. Whether it's like in the morning or at night, like you just create like a better bond with like the guys, and I think being like close like that helps you win.
Awesome. And then Carter, you went straight to the USHL from Penn's Elite. You both took but pretty different routes to get to Penn State. What did your experience in the USHL at 16 look like?
Yeah, I mean, I remember I came up and the first game I played was actually against the national team. When I was 16. That was like, I walk into a locker room, like these guys are like way older than me, and it's just like, holy cow, like I imagine like that's what guys think now. Like, I mean, Love's like 18, and I'm about to be 23, so like it kind of like similar to that. But yeah, I mean, the USHL obviously it's a good stepping stone for college, but you know now with the rule change and all that, I think it's kind of changing into like I don't know. I think a lot more guys can go to the OHL or the CHL, WHL, all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, Lincoln, I just kind of learned how to live on my own and kind of do stuff that way. But my billet parents were awesome, and I had pretty good roommates that were there as well. So Lincoln, it wasn't that hard of a transition, but yeah, just being away from my family was kind of the hardest part.
And Casey, you had like a really unique experience in the sense of you go from playing like junior and then, well, not junior, but youth hockey and prep school hockey in the States, and then you go to play in the BCHL in Canada. What was that adjustment like for you, just going from one country to another, living on your own? How did you adjust to that?
I think it was pretty easy for me, honestly, because being away and going to school at Shattuck and living away from my family, so that made it the move a lot easier. But I think that whole experience, just living in a different country, was honestly like the best thing for me, and it was pretty cool to just to like be out there, like see like places I've never seen before, and like living in British Columbia. So I mean, if I went back and had to do it over again, I'd choose the same thing, just being able to do all those unique experiences.
What's the coolest place you went to when you were playing juniors?
I mean, that whole like province is honestly like pretty cool to me. I think like downtown Vancouver was pretty neat. I know Victoria was a cool spot to go to, but I feel like every town in there is unique in their own way and pretty cool.
And the BCHL is a league, at least on this podcast, Elle, I don't know if we've had another guy come from that league on yet. So it's a unique league in the sense that we haven't talked about it. A lot of the guys that we've had on are from the USHL or the WHL. What do you think makes the BCHL, or first of all, do you think it's unique from those other leagues? And do you think there's a certain thing that sets it apart from those leagues?
I mean, I think all like the leagues are pretty good in their own way, but I think like as like a American like myself, like being able to like do something new and go to places that you'll probably never get to see again is like something you won't get maybe playing in the States. So like, but I mean playing in the USHL, you're playing against the best of the best. Like BC, you got your top players, but maybe not as strong as the league. But I mean, for me, it was just about doing something new and seeing places I've never seen before.
So during all of this, you guys committed to Penn State. What did that look like for you, like the recruiting process, and what made you ultimately decide on Penn State?
I mean, yeah, like the recruiting rules when we were getting recruited were a lot different, obviously, and I committed kind of early. I think my freshman year of high school, whatever it was, but yeah, I just remember like I came here and I met with Gads and Fish, who was here last year, obviously, and my last 2 years before that, and Matt Lindsay actually recruited me. I'm not sure where he's at right now, but it honestly just felt like home right when I got here, and Gads was so welcoming and kind of just seemed like it'd make the transition really seamless and easy to do.
What about you?
Mine was a little bit later than Carter's, but yeah, I got a call I think after my first year of junior in the summer, and they called me, and I honestly like couldn't believe it. I was like, why is Penn State calling me? But they invited me on a visit and came up here and saw the facilities, saw everything they had to offer, and ended up giving me an offer, and I couldn't believe it. And it's hard to turn down a place like this. So.
Mm-hmm.
And Carter, you've had quite the journey throughout your career here. You come in freshman year, you guys make it to the regional tournament, then lose to Michigan. 2 years later, even though you're hurt, you guys go to regionals, win, and then fall short in the Frozen Four. This year, there's national championship expectations. What do you think this program has besides like the obvious talent and all like the highly rated recruits that are going to take Penn State hockey and put it over the hump this year and allow it to win a national championship?
I mean, yeah, I think obviously my freshman year that was tough. I think we played a really good Michigan team, and we played one of our best games. And I still remember the penalty I took. They scored to tie it up. That was tough. And then last year I kind of got a different perspective of it. Being hurt, I kind of got to take in all of what like the Frozen Four had to offer, and obviously these guys were playing, and they were solely focused on that. But I think kind of just how close our team is, and obviously I think we've gotten a lot more skilled. And, I think we have the right players to do it. It's just a matter of getting healthy and staying healthy. So I think, just coming together at the right time, and I think we'll get a lot of guys back, and hopefully that will turn out pretty well.
And as Carter mentioned, health has kind of shaken up the lineups a little bit. Casey, you are like extra skater, playing a little bit of forward, playing a little bit of D. What's that role been like for you?
Yeah, it's been different, but I guess freshman year I played a little bit of forward, so playing forward now makes it a little bit easier. But, when guys are hurt, you got to step up, and especially at forward, it's not my strong suit, but I just try to do the best I can do and do it to the best of my ability to try to help the team win in whatever way I can.
Awesome. Like Max was saying, like the expectations this year are very high, and there's a lot of like eyes on you guys, but from you guys have both been here both years now, what have you guys noticed that's like different in this year versus last year, like season wise and stuff?
Well, I think the obvious is that we didn't start 0-9 in the Big Ten this year. That was that was brutal last year. And I mean, honestly, we didn't. Last year was kind of crazy. We just kind of went on a run, and that was that. But yeah, coming into this year, we had huge expectations, and honestly, I don't think any of us in the locker room were thinking like, oh, there's so much pressure to do this, like this, that, and the other. But I mean, obviously, we're playing good teams, and we're gonna lose games. That's just how it is. But I think it's just how you respond, and we got 3 weeks to close it out here, and I think we could put ourselves in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the same thing. I think the expectations definitely were a lot different. I mean, being able to go to the Frozen Four last year, I maybe wasn't in the back of everybody's heads at Christmas, being 0-9, but I guess the start of this year, we got to make it back. Like, that's the standard, and hopefully we get to do that.
I think it was Dane or someone was mentioning how this year you guys are like the hunted instead of the hunters. Like last year you were coming from a very underdog position, but is that like making you guys' play any different? Like, are you guys doing anything differently or no?
I mean, no, I don't think so. I think we just kind of embrace it. Like I've seen things on Instagram and Twitter or X or whatever, and it's like they calling us the villains. Like, we just kind of embrace our role, and we enjoy it. We have fun with it. So,
love that. Carter, how does it feel that you only have 3 more Big Ten series of your collegiate career?
Yeah, it's brutal to think about, honestly.
Aww.
I mean, it did. I mean, I haven't really thought about it yet because I've been looking forward to kind of finishing the Big Ten series and then going hopefully to win the Big Ten playoffs, and then hopefully we continue on to eventually Vegas is the goal, and regionals and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's weird to think about. Just like I've been here so long. Like I remember, like it was yesterday, my first day at summer for freshman year. Like it's definitely weird.
What's your fondest memory of being here? I mean, obviously, like I know what's on your mind, Frozen Four last year, but apart from that,
I just think like all the nights, all the practices with the guys, like kind of the stuff that nobody sees is like, it's the work we put in over the summer together, and kind of the early grinds that we have to do, and just kind of going through that together and bonding with guys. Like some of these guys will be at my wedding, and I'll be friends with them for the rest of my life. So
that's so sweet. I feel like I'm like already sad thinking about only having like a year left. Like I couldn't imagine only having like 2 months left of school. So I'm sorry to bring that up and bring that to your mind, but I mean, it is crazy. You're going to be graduating from college soon.
Yeah,
so
it is
sad.
crazy to think about. Never thought I'd get to this point. But
yeah,
here we are.
I mean, you're both
Sad.
upperclassmen now, but how has your time as like upperclassmen been? Like, how are the freshmen? How are the younger guys? How's all that?
I mean, I think I learned a lot last year from guys like Simon Mack, Danny, Carson Dick, and Dylan. Like, those guys definitely, or I mean, even my freshman year, like, I had Paul sitting next to me in the locker room. Like, he's a very good captain, and, like, Bergs, Lamps, like, all the guys that came before me and kind of were in that role before. I think just taking in what they say and then trying to reapply it and make it better than, as we say, take the program and put it in a better place than you found it. And, I think the freshmen obviously are a little wild, but they're good guys. I think they'll keep this program going. Obviously, the juniors will be here next year, and they're doing a really good job as well. So, and I think we're in good hands with the sophomores.
Love that. Do you have any fun stories of the freshmen or anything?
Anything Lev does or says, I think it could qualify as funny. Yeah, just like little things, like them forgetting things on road trips or something like that, and we just have to yell at them. But yeah, it's just kind of, they're a fun group.
who do you think's the most forgetful out of the entire freshman class?
Forgetful?
I think it might be Misa.
I don't know. There's a lot of names you could probably put in there.
I don't think Lev's forgetful. I think he's just young and
just funny.
Yeah, just not. Yeah. I think I'd have to go with Mies, honestly.
Wow, that kind of shocks me.
You don't think
maybe
so?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, I don't.
I don't know. I don't know if like any of them are like, I don't know if they're forgetful, but just like, just funny guys, I guess.
Yeah, just kind of. I think they're kind of. Yeah, I mean, they're a good group.
Do you guys like look at them and be like, wow, I can't believe that was me 3 years ago? Or do you think you were like different than them?
I like to think I was different, but I will say that I definitely acted like they did. I mean, it's their freshman year. Like they're kind of, they never thought they'd come to college, especially with the rules. And I think just coming here and exploring it and what Penn State has to offer is kind of why they're doing it.
Should we do some fun questions?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Uh-oh.
We're kind of getting into it already.
Mm-hmm.
Who's more likely to forget their keys or phone at home?
Between us two?
Yeah,
Between Shader.
between the two of you.
I can't say myself. It's Casey. I mean, I drive to the rink every day, so I'm not forgetting my keys. And, you know, my wallet has everything in it. So
I've never forgot anything, knock on wood.
I don't think I have either.
Who's more likely to show up late to practice?
Shader.
No.
Really?
No, I mean, I guess more likely.
I've never been late.
I was late to a
Nah, it's
morning
alright.
workout this year, and that was only the time that's happened in my 4 years here.
Yeah, I mean, it happens,
Yeah,
so it's not
was,
that big of a deal.
Yeah, one-time thing.
Who's more likely to cry during a movie?
Amen.
Me. I was going to say you, but I don't know. I'm not too emotional.
When it comes to movies, I'm not emotional. Yeah, I mean, I get into movies, but I don't think I'd cry over anything.
It's got to be a pretty sad movie.
Yeah, like if it's like something like with like a dog dying, like that'll probably
Yeah.
get me, or
Okay.
like something like that. But yeah,
Who's more likely to spend all their money on clothes?
I don't really know. I feel like we just all
If
wear,
you-
like,
yeah.
Penn
If you
State
said
gear.
if you said shoes, that would definitely be me. I love shoes. Like
Okay.
I would love to buy as many shoes as I can, but I gotta save my money.
Speaking of Penn State gear, Casey, why are you wearing Nick's sweatshirt right now?
I didn't like what I was wearing before this, so I asked him if I could take a sweatshirt from his dry stall.
What was the fit before this?
It was like a gray quarter zip. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
Who's more likely to get lost while driving with the GPS?
Aim, for sure.
I
It has to be.
I don't. Maybe I'd say Shader. I'm not. I can't say myself for that one, but
Okay. If you had to switch lives for 24 hours with each other, what's the first thing you would do?
Shoot. If I had to switch drives with Ames. I don't know. That's a
that's
tough one.
that is tough. I don't really know.
Eamon would have to walk my dog in the morning if he switched lives with me. I don't know. That is a very hard question.
Can't think of-
I don't really. I don't have an answer for that one.
Yeah.
If you were more athletic, what sport would you play?
I mean, I think I'm most athletic on the team, but that's just me.
Really?
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Who's the least athletic on the team?
That's a sewer.
There's a lot of guys. I mean, we had this question earlier in the year, and I was up there for most votes.
Mhm.
Who was one?
It was me.
I thought I was up there.
No.
Really?
Dude, have you seen him throw a football?
No, I'm not.
And you don't want to see it.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not like that bad at throwing a football.
Carter was getting a lot of votes for best football player on the team.
Well, that's just because I cooked everyone, though.
I don't know if that
When
means
you
you're the
kinda
most
look like
athletic,
Cam Scadaboo, I think
but
you have a lot going for you.
I mean, that guy, he's doing well, honestly, so if I could be him, that'd be great.
who's more likely to laugh at their own joke?
Oh, that's me. That is so me. I don't know. I think it's both of us, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think it's more me than Casey, honestly. I'll take that one.
Who's more likely to start dancing in public?
Not me. That's
Not-
got to be Shader.
Yeah, I think I would. Honestly, like, it depends what mood you catch me in.
Who thinks they're funnier than they actually are?
Well,
Probably Schade. I think I'm a pretty just funny guy.
Okay.
I think you are funny.
I got some
but
good
I don't
jokes.
think you're like. I think you think you're funnier than you actually are.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I get a lot of guys
I honestly-
laughing every
I
day.
don't really think I'm that funny, but
So
yeah, I
that
think-
that would mean you think
I think I
you're
got more
funny.
jokes.
like I think people think what I do. Sometimes what I do is funny, but I don't like intentionally mean to do it to make them laugh.
Who's more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Me. That's 100% me.
I'd probably say me because I think I'm pretty smart and can figure out what to do and what needs to be done. I don't know if Schade can do that.
Obviously, senior year, junior year, you guys are the older guys on the team, but do you have any like advice for people that want to be like you guys one day?
I mean, I think just kind of just work hard, honestly. I mean, do whatever you can in the background, and people don't always have to see what you do. So I think just, I mean, for me it was like I missed a lot of high school events. Like that stuff sucked, but I think you got to put that stuff aside and just do your best to work your hardest and kind of tune out the haters. I mean, I've seen tweets about our team even this year that like, people aren't really fond of us, and that stuff obviously sucks to read, but it's like, say okay, like I don't really care. It's not gonna affect like who I am or what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably say just work ethic is a big thing, and also like through like the highs and lows, like you gotta stay positive. Like it's never easy, but you just gotta like enjoy the process and have fun with it, and gotta believe you'll make it someday.
And Shader, like before you were talking about, especially as a senior, one of the big things is what are you going to leave with this program? What kind of a legacy do you hope you're leaving within this program once you're gone?
I mean, I hope people just think about kind of, I don't know, I like to think that I'm a fun guy and like, I'm loose, and I just kind of want guys to think that I left the mark of, being a leader on and off the ice, and someone who they can come to, and anything like that. But it's a tough question, honestly.
I'm getting emotional. That's so sweet.
So stoic.
Well, I don't have anything else. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, I don't either. My phone's like overheating and giving me problems. So,
Oh.
Casey, you
Well-
were right. This was like just barely over half an hour.
That's spot on.
So, there you go. It wasn't too long for you.
Where'd you put the line at?
I think I said 30.
He
Yeah.
was asking how long it was, and I told him that our past guests have given us a run for our money, making it over like an hour long, but this is
Yeah, I mean,
short and sweet.
Yeah, we told him it was an
Where's
hour
the
long. He was
point?
like immediately terrified. He's like, oh my God, I don't want to talk for that long.
It's okay. You're doing your best.
You're crushing it. You're crushing it.
Thank you.
he was
Yeah.
I
a
appreciate
he's a
that.
public speaker
Of course.
guy.
Well,
Wow.
thank you guys so much for coming on. This was great, and yeah, this is Elle and Max with Gloves Off, episode 10. Thank you.